Hey guys, Darcy here, joined by Kris.
Once again.
And today we're in a little game called House Flipper. More specifically, My House Flipper.
Yeah.
Both me and Kris own this. Kris is on the controls though, so he has my money.
It's weird that I'm on the controls, considering I've played more of this.
You have played more of this, but I would say of the two of us, I'm more trained in this.
Okay, fair.
4 years of university will do that for me.
Look, it indeed would. That is fair.
So yes, because I've taken, because I have that 4 years of university studying architecture, we've decided that Kris indeed shall be the man to flip the house.
Better.
So he can choose any house he wants to flip. He's
added more houses.
Yes, he is on a time limit.
So time limit?
Yeah, you've got an hour from when you buy the house to flip it. So we're going a 1 hour flip.
Okay.
So
we'll go with this one then.
we'll go with this one.
Yeah.
Now remember, we've got inside, outside, and the overall property. So 1 hour.
Yeah, when I first played this, when I was doing this house, property was not an option.
So we're going to do it all. 1 hour, starting now. I've got the time on my watch, but I'm actually going to look at the recording time. Okay. So you've got until that recording time hits an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay, I gotta remember how to do things. I can change to that.
I definitely want to remember quite fast. Those are mostly your outside tools.
Yeah, boy. Do you have the mower? You do. It's literally how I get rid of the weeds for the most part.
Oh, that's nice.
You just
mow over them.
Mow. How do we do this again? That's right. Okay, and then it's space.
I think when I first started playing this version, it was the push mower.
Yeah.
And I remember it made me feel very sick doing it.
Is this not still a push mower?
No, it was the one where it was like the manual mowers, where it's the two spinning blades.
Oh yeah.
Because you couldn't do it fast, but then just looking at all the grass made me feel so sick because I was like just chopping away at it all.
Oh man, I hate where your keyboard is. It's annoying. My fingers are in a weird position.
So you can just pop off the wrist guard if you want, or pull it forwards is what I generally do. Yeah. What if I move this way a bit so that you can bring it out?
Oh, that is slightly better. Might help if I was actually mowing. Maybe we should have started with whippersnipper.
Nah.
It fucking needs it.
Mowing's faster.
It is, unless you hit things like poles.
Just avoid them, eh? Look how much of the lawn you've cleaned already.
It's the plan.
But yeah. When I first started, I just remember one day feeling super fucking sick playing this game because I was like mowing, and I was mowing as someone who has mowed before, right?
Yep.
You would think I would know how to do it, but what I was actually doing was like mowing in just concentric circles.
Why?
All these circles make a square.
All these circles make a square. I mean, I don't think that's how that would work, but
square property, mow in circles, and you end up with a square cut land.
Shouldn't you end up with triangles at the end?
All these circles make a triangle.
Well, yeah, because unless you overlap them like a lot, it would end up with a triangle.
Yeah, but remember, this is like when this first came out, so a lot of what I was doing was just writing in the grass.
Yeah, that's right.
So I was like, okay, so I've written this in the grass.
Are you sure this was like you got it when it first came out? Because when it first came out, the mower wasn't an option.
Yeah.
No. There was a whole new update. That was a DLC added.
You definitely had to mow the grass with something.
Yeah, it might have just been the whippersnipper, but...
Holy shit, it might have been the whippersnipper. That might have been why it made me feel so sick.
Yeah, 100%, because it took so long because you had to use a whippersnipper.
That would make a lot of sense.
It's
honestly, I can't remember. I just remember it was a tool that you had.
Well, actually, I don't think they added grass like they did with this.
It was a fucking edge cutter, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was a round thing that you would fucking hold in your hand and just be like...
Yep.
And I just remember, like, it made me feel so sick doing it because I was like... I think the house that you start out, that crappy little single bedroom apartment thing, that's like, I think it took me like 2 hours to cut the grass for it. And I was like, I feel horrible.
See, I didn't think they added the full lawn.
No, they definitely did.
They added certain things, but...
The full lawn's always been a thing. It was just that I don't think they ever planned... Because, like, when you were actually doing gardens when it first came out, it was like, the garden would have, like, a tiny patch of grass. And that was it.
Yeah, okay.
And it was like, but your house had the massive field of grass. And I don't think they were really expecting people to do their house, but because I was trying to sell it.
Yeah, well, everyone's sort of... No, did anybody actually keep their first house?
I'm sure lots of people who played this game did keep their first house just because why would they upgrade? Like, the whole point of this is to make money and sell houses, so why would you care what your place looks like?
I mean, I went for common house.
Yeah, I know you did, but that's because you're weird. And I made a really nice house that then was like, yeah, we'll buy it off you for 70 grand. And I was like,
Deal.
I spent like 25 grand getting this house, so that's actually a massive amount of money.
It indeed is.
So
I'm gonna have to go over with the whippersnipper too. Jesus.
Just don't make me sick, okay?
Oh, it's only to the edges.
Just don't make me sick, okay? That's all I ask.
You think I plan on making people sick?
Yes.
What? You think I'm a horrible person?
Mr. Gates, is that you?
What? What was you talking about?
Talking about crazy people who believe in conspiracy theories.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Okay, show us this whippersnipper. Yeah, that's 100% what I used to cut the grass. Yep. It's definitely aging.
It is.
There's a man who works at Australia's largest gardening and homewares store. Homewares? What do they technically class you guys as?
Yeah?
Do-it-yourself. Do-it-yourself. Oh, shit, yeah. I think the blade might have been part of the whole getting motion sickness.
Yeah.
Because I was staring at I'm staring at it right now.
Look, I'm going to say something to you, Darcy.
Yes.
Stop looking at it.
I can't. It's just mesmerizing. But
So all I can say is it's your own fault.
what do they class Bunnings as? It's definitely like a home garden and hardware store, right?
Yeah, it would be.
And like, yeah, so you should know the difference between a whippersnipper and an edge trimmer.
Yeah, I should. I just don't care.
You know what? Fair play.
I don't have to often help
Okay,
people.
turn around. You got something behind you. There's a big old circle behind you. Oh, it's a tree.
Yeah.
Weird. And you know the weird thing about that is?
What?
It's almost a symbol that we actually use for trees when we're drawing plans.
Almost?
Yeah, I don't think they're circles like that. I think they're actually circles with a giant cross in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
At least they were when I was taught. Oh yeah, wash it up. I also don't think the hose was an option when I first started playing this.
No, I think you had a broom.
You did have a broom.
Yep.
Holy crap, they've changed things a lot to make it so you don't get motion sickness while playing with it.
I never got motion sickness while playing this.
I did. But again, that might, as I stated earlier, that might be because I kept looking at
Having said that, wasn't there another game we played a while back where you started feeling sick but I was fine?
Yeah, and it was weird. Because
What was it?
it was the escape room game.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And I don't know what it was about that game, but it just, like, playing that for a couple of hours just made me feel so ill.
Whereas
And I
it's
was like, I've played games, like, I've VR'd, I've played games where it's like, you are whipping, missed a bit, you are whipping around, you're doing this, you're doing that, and, you know, and I've been fine. Like, you know, I've played heaps of games where you just whip the fucking camera around and you're like, yep, we're good. But just this one game where we're in a tiny room, neither of us is moving the camera that fast, but it just made me super, like, it made me feel really, really ill.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, what
it's
is it?
like I've heard people, like, feel really ill from Power Washing Simulator as well. But I've never had the issue.
I haven't played a lot of Power Washing Simulator, but I haven't had, like, when I have played it, I haven't had any issues with it.
That's a little better.
Just increase the mouse speed.
Yeah.
One button clicks, man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Told you, you would not regret going to our man Jeffy. He looks after you.
He does. He does. Okay. Okay, what have we got?
I just say rip out the cell device and sell the shit.
Oh yeah, you gotta get rid of these shit first.
Sell bugs.
I can't sell the bugs and you know it. However, getting rid of them is the biggest pain in the ass.
Sell the bugs.
So that too. And the doors.
Yep. And the cobwebs. Okay.
So, let's move past that one.
He's just sealing himself inside a building.
No, I'm leaving the front door there for now.
Okay. You can sell windows. You can sell it all, Kris. This is yours to do with as you like. You just gotta make more money than it's worth. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Let's just clean the inside first.
Yes, the inside does look pretty bad.
Yeah.
If only cleaning mold was really that easy.
Oh, it'd be fantastic.
Then people wouldn't have to come to you and say, hey, how do you
Hey,
clean
where's
mold?
your mold killer? The mops are over there. Off you go.
Where's your mold killer?
Yeah. All people, hey, have you got anything to get rid of mold? Yeah, it's mold killers. Oh.
You got anything to get rid of mold? No, but I have got something to get rid of stupid.
And I'm going to use it on you right now. How's it? It's on the floor. Cool.
I love a good stain.
Almost missed that one.
Okay, now just get rid of some cockroaches.
Cockroaches. That's just roaches.
That's all just roachy boys.
Okay.
Vacuum these motherfuckers. I don't think that's the actual way to get rid of that cockroaches.
It's actually probably a pretty shit way to do it.
Yeah. Although if you've got that many cockroaches, fuck, man. I saw a cockroach the other night, like out of the back when I was taking my dogs out.
Yeah.
It was a beastly motherfucker. It was like
yeah,
probably the length of my finger, and I'm just sitting there looking at this motherfucker with his fucking giant ass fucking antennae. Because his antennae were about twice the size of his body, and I'm like,
Fair. Okay, that's
like,
all the
you're a
cleaning
fat
done. Okay.
clean some windows, boy, or sell some windows. The choice is yours. Oh, that's nice.
I know, right?
That's
Oh,
nice.
just so good.
Yeah.
So much better than my previous mouse too. This used to be a pain in the ass to do.
It's because the mouse brand and model that we have is a good mouse brand and model, but I'm not going to say what because
They're not
nothing's free.
sponsoring
Yeah. But if you do want to sponsor us, Big Green, come chat. Alright then. I use most of your stuff anyway, so
You don't have to convince him to say anything.
and I do go out looking for it. Although that being said, my keyboard is not. Well, my keyboard's messy right now. I gotta clean that.
Oh, it is.
I don't know why. It was like last night. It was nowhere near as bad as that, and it's like, okay, I've got a lot of hair, so there's always hair on it. But I was just like, holy crap! I got dusty quick.
It is not my fault.
Yes. Just tip tapping away on the keyboard. Oh god, look at that, Kris. You didn't clean that window very well.
This one?
Yeah.
What do you
Look
mean?
at the top of it. Look at the top of it. That's disgusting.
I don't think that's coming off. Oh, never mind. It is. It wasn't showing up on the screen. Weird.
This guy. I don't think that's coming off. This guy.
But it wasn't on the map.
This guy.
Oh, I missed something.
Yeah, we should probably go to that.
Okay, tiles. What tiles should we get?
Well, you'll be happy to know that you are about 15 minutes in.
Moving along well. Okay, we don't. Did you want to upgrade anything? So you can go negotiation.
Oh, fuck, I have points.
Yeah, cleaning. See most out of me. That's why it wasn't showing up. Couldn't see all of it.
Yeah.
I have all of these done. And then there's painting 3 walls.
I haven't played this game in a long time, but maybe motion sick.
Okay, fair. 25% faster painting.
You're the man. You got the thing. I'm not going to be upset about you spending my points to make me better. I am going to be upset about you spending my money and getting no returns for it. That's the big one.
That is something.
Okay, so I'm going to say ignore the quick jobs.
Yeah,
And I'd say ignore the job stuff because we're not doing a job right
that
now.
is
it's
true.
Not going to help us.
Yeah.
That's your bottle. Where's my
Oh,
bottle? It was right next to your bottle.
I see.
That's why it was an issue.
We'll go with 3 walls at a time. And then most dirt. You've got a point in here anyway.
Yeah, I'd just go increase the chances of successful negotiation. Because that'll get you some cash over.
And that's all you garden. You did a lot of gardening.
Told you, man.
You did more gardening than anything else.
Told you I was out there I was out there getting more motion sick in that garden for a long time.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, hang on, check what the buyers want. Come on, check how much they'll buy it off us for. Oh. They won't. Excellent.
Nothing yet.
I like it.
Motherfuckers.
We made it very nice. There's no more cockroaches in it.
Whew. Okay. Bathroom tiles.
What are you feeling?
I'm pretty sure there's more options than when I last played too.
Probably, yes. I didn't remember, I still have yet to purchase Pet Flipper.
I don't have Pet Flipper.
And Farm Flipper edition. So like we don't even have the old rustic stuff yet. Or what I can only assume is pets. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it looks nicer.
You should probably sell that shit.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Nice. Oh look, there's some more dirt there, Chris. Yeah, right there. Oh, look how dirty it is. Okay.
Just swaps it. Okay, no.
We can't use a hose inside, Chris. That's ridiculous.
Can't in here, it's tiled.
It's got no drainage. That's how you get mold.
You're right, there isn't. Details. Should we sell those as well?
Yeah. I have been known to. Because I like to put in my own light switches.
There's just so many.
Yeah.
Does it annoy you when you walk into a house that has like 2 points that are the
Right
same?
next to each other? Yeah, that's kind of
Well, no, not next to each other, but on opposite sides of the room. Or like just on either side of a door, like in that room.
So, okay, see, that's wrong, but it's a logical decision, right? Because let's say you're in your house, right? You got a really big room with 2 entry points. Technically, you do actually want 2 light switches, one at each entry point, so that you can, no matter if you come in, let's say, from outside or from inside, you can just hit the lights without having to trudge all the way across the room in the dark. They should never be right next to each other.
No, hell no. Search that again. Maybe I should type in wall tiles.
Wall tiles.
My thumb was under the space bar.
So
There's not a lot of option. What is it in? It's not decorations. No.
surfaces?
No.
Structure? No.
Might help if we clicked on the other stuff,
You know what?
Like
That's
Yeah, that.
you probably shouldn't be looking in garden for floor
No,
tiles.
I just didn't, think
Floor
about it.
and ceiling.
But we don't want ceiling yet. We want walls.
Walls.
We ain't doing wallpaper.
What about wall tiles?
That's what we want.
There's a whole section right there that
It
says
says wall tiles.
walls.
Yes. Okay.
Ooh, that's not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
Which one are you thinking of?
I'm not opposed to some long thin tiles.
These.
Yeah, or the grey ones further down.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, if it was me personally, I'd be looking for some white subway type tiles.
Yeah, they're up the top.
There they are.
Those ones.
Yeah.
Look, see if there's anything else.
Not terrible.
Hmm.
We're into bricks now.
Like porcelain tiles.
What are you feeling though, Chris? That's the real thing. Because remember, you're the flip man.
Checker plate? No, fuck that.
Fuck, that would be terrible.
It would be horrible.
What's this? Oh, this is the bathroom.
Maybe some of those ones.
Also known as a bit of herringbone. Yeah,
Yeah.
workwear.
I reckon that.
This is the bathroom. I also like to call it the murder room.
Well, it's,
Everything's so easy to clean.
I don't know how many we need. 3 stacks.
Isn't there a way you can just quickly rebuy the same thing you bought?
Like I just did. Oh yeah,
Like,
when you open it
so
up.
that you can just see what.
Yeah, it's up on the screen still. Plus it opens up that way.
Maybe I'm thinking about paint. I could be thinking about paint.
Oh, that's right. One at a time. You haven't done enough tiling yet.
No. Gardening, Chris. I was all about that gardening.
I'm aware you're all about the gardening
I just think the gardening jobs paid better.
Probably, but you know what paid better than gardening jobs?
Flipping houses.
Flipping houses.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
This man gets it. Now for the annoying part.
But what you got to remember, Chris, is that
That's the part that I find annoying.
Yes.
Everywhere else it does the whole line except for here.
You gotta remember, like when it comes to this, I'm a perfectionist. Hence why it's the same with The Sims for me, right? I spend a lot of time building the houses because
That's fair. Though.
let's face it, you don't go to university for something unless you actually care about it and want to do it well.
True.
So when it comes to this kind of stuff, I'm very perfectionist, and I didn't want to start flipping houses until I had at least $150 to spend on to do the house right. Because I was like, I'll use it all. I'll fucking use it all to get the house perfect.
That's understandable.
And it will take me like 3 weeks.
Yeah, but that's why you get the little shitty houses and then do it that way.
No, like this house would take me like 3 weeks to get perfect. Because I'd have to rip out all the walls from the inside, so I just got a shell and then start building it the way I want it.
It's a lot of effort. I'm aware
Have
of
we
what
met?
you just said.
Hi, I'm Darcy. Have we met?
Oh, hi. I'm thinking we continue the tiles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, are you going to continue with the same tiles, or are you going to use a tile that is similar but different? In other words, same tile but a different colour.
I meant for the floor.
I was talking about the floors.
Okay, you are, yeah.
So, like, do you want to change it to like a black or a grey to signify the change of room?
Good. Let's see if that...
All I'm saying is these are options that we can and do think about. Do you remember which one it was?
Would you believe no? Now I do.
So you want to click on it?
So that one.
Mm.
Okay, we'll go back there. Do we do that or do we go a larger tile?
What colours you got?
Is this just saying we can do half and half?
So I think what that is saying is that that is a tile that has something else running along the top of it. So it's like a yeah.
See, I don't know whether that is actually.
Look, I definitely think we should avoid. I definitely think we should avoid using cream tiles next to white tiles. There's not enough contrast there.
I'm well aware of that one.
So maybe just go for the same thing.
Plus, there'll be a door there anyway, so it's not too bad. So I believe you should always separate. Now, wall tiles, I reckon we do different though.
Yep.
At least for that wall.
Walls.
You're right.
Tiles. Yep. What about bright orange? Really brings out your stupid face.
It does. It indeed does. No. It was...
I am just so orange.
That is going to annoy you when you're editing.
What? You're super on that one.
Okay.
You could go for a hexagonal tile.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
You have some different colours going on. Yeah,
Could
that's
do.
always nice.
That just looks dirty.
It does, but not as bad as those ceramic grey tiles right there.
These ones, yeah, no, they're not great.
There are some things that I really hate in this because they do look like they're absolutely filthy.
Yeah, that is the downside because you're trying to clean up the house and everything you've done. And you're like, yeah, it looks so dirty.
Do I go for white or coloured? Because I try and avoid anything that looks like it's.
What about the dark grey?
Mm-hmm. It's what we call contrast.
It is indeed. I don't think we need the border.
I'm very confused as to why some of them have a border.
I think it's literally just for the top row.
And how that would even work. Look, I'm going to say you're going to want probably
2 stacks.
I reckon you'd probably get away with it with one. But it depends what you're doing, but it's also one there.
You know, there is too.
These are things you pick up on when you're looking at them.
It's true.
And not being motion sick.
You motion sick already?
No.
Hold on. Let me just...
Then bring out the whippersnipper. I'm actually fine with that. That's... So this may surprise you, but that's kind of what I was dealing with when we were playing Call of Duty.
Was it?
Yeah. It would like freeze and then everything would happen, like all the movements that I was doing while it was frozen would happen all at once.
True.
And so it was like...
Now do we just leave it as one wall? And then paint the rest?
It's definitely something we can do.
I also don't want to stop at the doorway.
Mm.
Because then it just looks off.
Mm. Remember, you are going to have cupboards up to that point, so you're only going to see half of that wall.
True, but up here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like stopping. If you do decide to go, I'd stop at your cupboard lines, and that's probably going to be at that door. So
True.
I would either go full on paint it, or
Well, let's have a look at the cupboards. Not yet. Jesus Christ, keep hitting everything.
Yeah, no, It takes you a bit to get used to it. It's a really good keyboard, but it's super tight.
Oh yeah. Again, like these look so dirty. Why?
Antique, man, antique.
And I hate it. Shouldn't go dark benches. I could. Or I could go just this one. Because that'll have your white marble bench top.
Honestly, I think that'd be a better transition between the dark and the light than the full dark.
Yeah.
But you could put them both there and see which one you like better.
Could.
Hey guys, Darcy here, just jumping in to say thanks for watching. If you like the video, consider liking, subscribing, commenting, telling a friend, or even renting a billboard. You know, it all helps us out in the end. Other than that, stay tuned for part 2. Kris finishes his challenge, and we see how much he actually manages to flip the house for. So, we'll catch you then. See you later.